Hi, Libra Rising Sign. Here is your weekly forecast. Excuse me. Starting on the 1st of April until the 6th of April. It looks like that this week you are balancing out your private life and potentially the most important relationships in your life. Now, the single most important aspect for you is potentially the Venus and Pluto square because you are ruled by Venus. So this is a bit of a crisis of a trust, but also it's something that is a deeply nourishing chapter in your shared life. So let's have a look at what exactly happens. Well, firstly, Venus is in square to Pluto, which is triggering your eighth and fifth house. And this tension is, or this conflict is happening between your intimacy department, your shared finances, to something that truly matters to you, such as personal pleasure, creativity, children. This might be a power struggle regarding how you spend fun money versus how you save for the future, or a romantic interest might be triggering a deep-seated fear about vulnerability, trust. You might even not be able to enjoy life for the moment because you have got certain type of crisis situations happening. We also have got the Mercury and Jupiter trine as well, which is on the very same day, which is about success potentially, reaching something heights, or maybe it's even a career direction. Maybe you get a news about a job, you are ready to hand in your resignation, you're ready to hand in um, your CV to other companies as well, or you are ready to focus on your career goals. Also, we've got Atlantis entering your seventh house, and maybe this is a partner who presents you an opportunity or a new strategy. Or this is you being the first to adapt. Let's say maybe a partner brings you a bold idea to the table, and then it somehow reminds you not to retreat into this Libra indecision. This is about you having to learn to lead the way and then implementing the courage and this change into your lives to kind of secure a bond. Well, so we do have got Sun in the seventh house squaring Jupiter in your 10th. I mean, this is a conflict between the partner and what they demand from us and our career visibility. Maybe a partner who wants your full attention, but your professional life is might be expanding very fast, and you might feel like that you cannot satisfy both. Or imagine scenarios where you're over-promising to a partner to kind of keep the peace, for example. So this is a teaching lesson here not to let your people pleaser side sabotage your career growth, for example, or maybe the partner doesn't feel like that you're advancing further in your career. So this could lead to some sensitivity. Moon goes out of bound in your second house, which is, of course, finances and self-worth. So finances can become a bit intense, a bit erratic. Avoid emotional spending or impulsive purchases because you might not need it. So just wait a week or so before you invest or you make a big purchase, especially if you feel like that you are not receiving so much of an attention or you don't deserve the treatment you feel like you would like to have. Also, we've got Venus, Ceres, and the North Node combination as well. So the North Node is in your sixth house, Venus and Ceres are in your eighth house. And this kind of potentially a gift that you receive, or you are going to be approved for a loan, or you might be having this emotional conversation about work, or you have been thinking about what career shifts to make, and then you can receive these downloads as well. This is a deep foundational security shift. This is about you wanting to align with your destiny. Maybe you want to do something more practical. Let's say that you are a spiritual healer. And but Venus and Ceres realizes that I have to do something that others also care about. Hygeia enters your 10th house as well, so there's a professional purge there. You are cleaning up the office. You are doing Or maybe potentially you feel like that your business has slowed down. So I'm thinking about how I can protect my public reputation. So what else I can do? Maybe you are removing some toxic professional habits. You are working on a healthier public image. So there is definitely still a lot of focus from you on career. That comes from the sixth house as well as from the 10th house activations. And maybe you came up with something back in February, and then now you have to be doing the final kind of cleanup around that. I would say that yes, this week potentially there could be a positive change around your career, but there could be a positive change around your love life as well, especially if you don't have a relationship, then this could really talk to us about something exciting, something new that might be popping up for you. Or if you have got a relationship, maybe it's a lot of brainstorming with the partner as well. With Venus and Pluto, this is a creative breakthrough. What you need to be watching out for is not to get stuck in ways of doing things. Or you shouldn't be afraid of creating a romantic spark with someone. This is somehow upgrading our intimacy department as well. Or you are ready to explore your artistic side also, or you are trying to change your style to make it more unique. So let's do that. You want to have a new haircut, new accessories, new clothing. Just watch out for the out of bound moon in your second house because you might be regretting that later on. I think the seventh house is getting stronger and stronger in your chart. So this is also about commitment. This is also about contractual agreement. Potentially, you might be considering, with Atlantis running into Neptune and Saturn, for example, that you are meeting someone, an older person, for example, but you guys are hitting it off, and it can feel like it was kind of like meant to be as well. It can feel like that we have lived ancient lives together. The other thing, even though we have got this Mercury and Jupiter trine, work can become stressful with that as well. So this is sometimes about stepping away from a problem and then looking at the bigger picture. Or there could be a little bit of a worry about your own business as well. Like, is it going well? Is it gonna happen? Am I gonna make enough money out of it? Like I said, it's a trine, but with that out of bound moon, we can get very sensitive. We can get worried, for example, around work related matters because moon is the ruler of your career department. So good luck, Libra rising, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.